Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Tina. I'm gonna be doing a reading today about the astrology, and then I'm gonna do a tarot too. There's a lot going on in the sky, but we're gonna focus on just two things that are happening this week. Venus in Leo, trine Chiron in Aries. This is on the 30th. So this is a very creative energy. It's an open flow energy. It's abundance. It's about being open to receive. It's a really great energy. The trine in Chiron. So this is kind of, I've been talking about Chiron for a long time. It's in Aries and it's the wounded healer. It's up there with the North Node. So it's really time for us to reframe, the way we feel about ourselves, who we are, our identity, our autonomy. It's inner alchemy, Venus is about love and self-worth and deep ownership. When I think of Venus, of course, I think of the Empress, which is the most loving, nurturing energy, Mother Gaia kind of energy, loving all of her creations, and she loves herself is the thing. I just feel like the Empress is the epitome of self-love. She doesn't even question that part, her value, right? So that's what's happening. Those two things are trining. So on the 30th, so I feel like we're reframing the way we see ourselves, and we're starting to love ourselves on a way deeper level, owning our experiences, actually embracing them all, realizing the value. I really do feel like it's important for us to really be ready to receive in this energy, ready to receive whatever it's bringing to each one of us. What is the reality coming in is what I'm feeling it saying, right? So that's what's happening with Venus and Leo, trine and Chiron. So the other cool thing that's happening, and it's just a few days later, Venus again into a square aspect with Uranus. So squares cause kind of like a friction, and this particular friction is generating creativity. Uranus is fast, sharp, heightened intuition, flashes of inspiration, liberation, and freedom, always looking ahead. Uranus is here to evolve. Venus is love, beauty, worthiness, harmony, partnership. So the square is time to have a conversation with ourselves. Where do you feel you need to break free? What do you need to let go of? Where do you desire love and harmony and pleasure? Hey, hi Dan. Hi May. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. So a lot going on this week with Venus, right? In heavy action with Chiron as well as Uranus. So Uranus is also a shocking planet, it's something that just boom. So they're talking about like downloads, like you're getting like new inspiration. So, you could have all kinds of inspiration. It could be about art. It could be about, remodeling your house. It could be anything. So just whatever it is for you, I feel like, embrace the energy, because this is where Uranus and Venus meet and support one another. They begin to move and dance in the same direction. And it's a time and space of liberation, balance, beauty, and action. And understanding your own value. So on August 2nd, open the dialogue inside of you. You know what that means. It means get into the position, whatever the position that is for you, but it is. It's about talking to your higher self and saying like, okay, we got this really cool square going on. We got this really cool trine going on. So why don't you, how about you show me? What's here? What is it? What needs to go? What needs to stay? What needs to increase, right? So it's saying here, like there was a quote on what I was looking up, and it says that you can never run away, ever. And the only way out is in. So this is a really big opportunity for us to like just really kind of reframe our childhood, our all the stuff, all the stories we tell ourselves, like there's still stories, but like you can change around from, yeah, Mercury retrograde. I didn't even want to touch that one today. I was just thinking maybe we should just focus on this Venus activity with Chiron. I think Chiron, even though it's an asteroid, I kind of feel like the meaning of it, it's about healing old trauma. And I mean, like, I don't think there's anybody that doesn't have some kind of trauma, right? Every single person. So, what I was going to do here is I want to pull up this information because I didn't have time to like go through it this morning before my grandkids come over. So, I thought, oh, well, I'll just cheat and read it right off of the internet here. But we're going to start with Aries and we're going to see what the internet is saying here. So we're at 8 minutes, 2 seconds here for Aries. And it says, this week brings a rewriting of your identity, creative expression, and inner worthiness. As Chiron journeys deep within the core of who you are, welcome yourself deeper into authentic self-expression. This will be your doorway to transformation. So this whole week you're rewriting your identity, and I mean it's because Chiron's in your sign, in your chart. I mean in your sign. I'm just like I don't know why I can't talk today. Hello Mercury, good morning to you. So let's see what the tarot has to say for Aries. I was trying to think of what cards I should use for this. I think I'm going to use the moon cards for the oracle. They just have such good messages. So let's get a card for Aries and we'll see what's going on here. You're rewriting your identity. How's that going to go? Give me a card for Aries for rewriting their identity this week. Chiron, journey deep into the core of who you are. Welcome yourself deeper into self-expression. I love that. Balancing spirituality and practicality. So you're learning something about balancing, right? About being practical with your spirituality, balancing it, balancing 3D with 5D. And then the other card says you're very close to achieving your goal. I love that message, especially when it comes to rewriting your freaking history, right? Or your identity. All right, so let's see. Queen of Wands, yeah. That's knowing your power, knowing your value. It's even your card. Getting honest with yourself. King of Swords. Yeah, so that's even like, that's even some kind of balance even, right? Air and fire. Honesty and power. I feel like there's an alignment coming in. You're feeling it. You're feeling that higher self. And I think, honestly, what it's saying is like, I think it's giving you the honest truth about your life. You know what I mean? Like King of Swords, like maybe you did have trauma, but maybe your higher self is saying, like, let me show you why this was needed. Let me show you what it gave you. Because you're also kind of like increase of power here, right? Increase of self-love. That's exactly what the reading even said. The Queen, there's no one besides the Empress, I think, that's more in love with herself than the Queen of Wands. You know, she does not apologize for being herself. That is your energy too, Aries. So, I mean, it's beautiful. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. You're honestly understanding, like, I'll tell you what it's meaning is that all the things you perceived as trauma or trauma experiences are the things that feed your fire. That's what gave you the power. That's what made you go deeper, you know? And I feel like your higher self is saying that. Like it's time to like regroup, you know? Like you feeling sorry for yourself or victim does it takes away your power. So let me show you the power that it gave you, you know? And so this is where you two line up, you and your higher self, go the same direction and start creating, you know, because that's what the chariot's about. It's about winning, it's about alignment, it's about creating things, you know? So that's what I see happening here for you. Queen of Swords. So I'm wondering there's some things here you're understanding that you have to let go of in order to keep moving forward. And I do think it's about your childhood. Page of Pentacles is here. You know, pages are our children. Let's see if we can get like a clear answer. Like, what is it that they need to, once you're in alignment with your higher self, that's where you realize, oh my God, this has to go, right? There it is, the release, the surrender, you know, purging, letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore. Can you tell me what they are for Aries, like just generally? What is it? Okay, so maybe you're missing someone. Maybe you're right at the present moment missing someone or in a separation. There's a masculine energy. That's again Aries energy. So oh my God. Okay, Aries, there is a relationship in your life. You know what I mean? I feel like you're in separation with someone. I think you are a pretty good match with them. In fact, maybe even it's special because you have divine feminine, divine masculine here. So I feel like that's a special relationship, you know? And I kind of feel like it has kicked you in the stomach as far as your self-worth goes. On another side, like again, like this could be about childhood memories. Remember, we're talking about Chiron. So let's go back. Let's talk about this masculine, feminine, next to that Queen of Swords. Because I mean, you really are in the Queen of Swords. You're taking your emotions out, and you're feeling. I don't know. This could be like you're giving up on starting over with someone who felt like a divine energy. Or it could mean that this is what happened when you were a kid and there was something about your parents and it wasn't good. And I feel like, you know, it changed the way you look at things, like, you know, your self-worth, your own value. So I kind of feel like this is sort of a pivotal moment here because you're going to have to reframe that. You're going to have to really reframe it. Tell me what the reframe might look like. Okay, it's an awakening. And it's sudden too. And I feel like it's about your regret. Like you feel like something, like you did something wrong. Again, this could be about a love situation or it could be about your parents, in your childhood. Because I mean that's what Chiron is about, trauma. So you figure it out. It could even be both. It could be this cycle, this crazy cycle. You start it when you're a kid and then boom, it just keeps happening. I feel like something is changing here. Mars is here and it's the planet of, change. It's about I'm doing it now, like they don't Mars is powerful. So anyway, what I feel like is there's some kind of new, I don't know, new idea about yourself, right? Because you're having an awakening. It's coming in very, very fast. And I kind of think it's kind of going back to all of this too. Like you're reframing what happened when you were a kid or in this trauma, and what you're ending up doing is cutting out all the stuff that isn't true, like maybe that you were smaller or that you did something wrong. You didn't. It was just part of your plan and it was here maybe just for this very moment, Aries. I really do feel like that sometimes. Like I feel like sometimes, like especially in this time zone, like I think it's been different. I think the message and the purpose of life has changed throughout time. And I think right now it's about really waking up to the soul and how important it is, how powerful it is, and what it is. It's divine energy. It's not just no energy, it's fucking divine. And I kind of feel like, once we really know that's who we are, it's a game changer. It just is. We don't have to feel all these worthless feelings anymore because when we're tapped in, our soul says, "You're perfect. You're absolutely perfect." Good morning, Coco. How's it going?
I never know if you could eat that door.
I am doing a reading. Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I don't know what, I think we're still out of milk, man, for breakfast. I'm super sorry about that. I love you. Give me a hug. I love you.
Yeah.
My baby. I'm glad that did you have a good sleep? It seemed like you did. Okay, so I'm gonna gotta keep going here because Cruz is gonna be coming pretty soon, Cole. So let me see. He's waving at you guys. Bye, Dan. Our trauma is so old. It's grown old with us. No kidding. 18, 17. Okay, so it's Taurus now. Let's see what the reading have. I don't have you guys on. I can't see your chat unless I look at the camera. But Taurus, it says, the felt experience of Uranus in your sign is a shift in how you move through the world. It is cracking open in your relationship with desire. And this week, it is a sense of deep belonging to yourself, your body, and what you hold sacred. Oh, that sounds kind of like a cool experience, Taurus. So it's a shift in how you move through the world. It's cracking open in your relationship with desire. Wow. So you're getting to look at, like, what do I really, really desire? You know what I mean? That's what you're asking yourself. What do I really desire? A new start is coming. Work through your fears. Conclusions are within reach is what popped out there. So what you really desire is something new. I feel like, honestly, Taurus is kind of saying, like, I even see at the bottom of the deck, there's something you gotta let go of. You're working through fears here. Conclusions are within reach, but at the bottom, it's saying, like, work through negativity. So it seems like it's saying you have something, that you're feeling a little negative about. So I'm sure anytime there's a feeling like that, it is about fear. So what are you afraid of? And two Scorpio cards, two for you, Taurus. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but Scorpio represents the death card. It's about death and rebirth. It's about transforming. It's about change, you know? And in order to change, I mean, seriously, we have fear that it's got to go. There's no room for it here, you know? It's about something else. It's about self-love right now. And with the planets, you know, with the planets I'm talking about, Uranus. And if you didn't hear at the very beginning, I read all about the planet activity this week. Okay, so there's a new start and coming. It could be like about money. It could be like, I feel like you have a little worry about money, but I think it's going to be just fine. I also feel like there's stability coming, like even though you're worried. So worry never really helps anyone, so just stop worrying. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be okay. I think you're afraid of a new beginning because it says work through your fears, and what's coming out is the Ace of Pentacles, you know, like you're scared of something. Yeah, a new beginning. Could have something to do with your childhood because there's a page, or it could have something to do with creativity. You know what I mean? So let's just use what's on the card. There's a painter boy. This is a kid who's been painting, you know, since he was little, right? There's a new beginning here, but you're scared of it for some reason. You know, like you're scared to, this would be like, this looks to me like scared to show anyone your work. And that is a real thing. Like because it's fear of rejection, you know, like what if they don't like it? I hate that feeling, don't you? Especially when it comes to like artwork or something. Like I sometimes feel like it's important to just put it out there anyway and just get rid of that fear. Who fucking cares? Just put it out there wherever it is, you know? Put it in a coffee shop or something, and I don't know. Just put it out there. Don't be so scared of it, is what I feel like. Conclusions are within reach because you're getting a new perspective on things, on yourself. You see what I mean? Like this week with these two transits, it's kind of about kind of like realizing your own value, you know, like because sometimes like it's working with, oh my god, what is going on? Where's your mama? I feel like you should go find your mama. Where is she? Hang on, guys. I'm gonna shut this door. Okay. So you're getting a new perspective on family love, on unconditional love, and on Ten of Pentacles. So maybe it's about what you want and how you're gonna get it. You know, I feel like your fear is here. You're scared to start over, but I see it here. It's a new beginning. You know, and honestly, it's right over here. Like the outcome is Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. But you are so scared. You're so scared. So you know what the answer is, right? It's to surrender it to your higher self and just say, I don't, you know, my human is scared to death and I don't really know. And I can't tell what this is about, but I feel it's a new beginning of some kind. Maybe you've been single for 1,000 years and someone asked you on a date and you're like, fuck, man, I don't think so. It could be that. It's a fear. It's a fear of something. So I feel like that's what you're doing this week. You're working through this specific fear. And I'm sorry, but it's got something to do with love. It's got something to do with stability, you know? I mean, and the strength to actually do it. And I feel like it's got something to do with money too. You know what I mean? Like could have fear of not having enough money here. You got fear of, I don't know what it is. You're like feeling, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this new beginning. And it's a pentacle. So it could be a new job. It could be, I don't know, an offer for a date or anything, right? And then over here, conclusions are within reach. This is where you're ending up with 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. That's a pretty freaking good reading. But like, I don't know, like you got all the, I just want you to know about all this fear. It's not even, I'm not even joking about it. You got every fear card attached to this new beginning and this child card. So remember, that's about Chiron probably, wounded healer. It's about trauma. So what happened when you were a kid? You know, when it was saying like on August 2nd, open the dialogue, take the day off, or at least take a fucking couple hours, before you go anywhere. Get up a couple hours early and just get into a position where you can really receive some information. Do the deep breathing. And, don't be freaked out if it doesn't come right away while you're meditating. It can and does. But if you're brand new at it, you might not really get the epiphany until later, and it'll just come to you like a really bright thought. Like, boom, do this, you know what I mean? So I kind of feel like it's important for you to do that because I feel like you have a new beginning, but you're scared of it. But the outcome is beautiful. So, and here's like another one, success card, realizing this great success. Six of Wands is about people seeing it, whether it's your artwork here that you're scared to put out, or a song that you're scared to put on the internet, or whatever it is. It's like, just do it, follow that. And because remember, Uranus in Leo, right? So, and it's a square, so it's like causing friction. It's causing like these big, huge epiphanies to come to us, and we can't help but act on it. You know what I mean? So that's what I kind of feel like is happening. But you know what? You really have success coming, big success in love, in money, and this has to be reframed. Like, so whatever this is, you know what I mean? Look at it. I mean, here's the key right here is the queen, because she's all about surrendering, like she just says, okay, spirit, you take this, man. I don't know what to do with this feeling anymore. I'm over it. I'm overwhelmed.
That's what I found for a little while.
I really, really need to do this reading. Okay. Thanks. Take the dog. I think Chantilly's upstairs and Emma's right there.
Yeah, I saw Emily upstairs, but she's sleeping.
Oh, is she? Okay. I love you. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. He spent the night last night, and 28 Gemini 1010. What does that mean? Begin again? Good for you. Let's see what your reading has to say, Gemini. Oh, flicked up way too. This is from the Yoga Journal, you guys, if you're interested in looking it up. So, Gemini, this week opens a doorway into your intuition, imagination, and sacred evolution. Guidance will begin calling your name. Wow. The more you are in conversation with these insights, the more will be revealed. Your voice is your medicine this week. I love that. Our voice is our medicine. I'm a Gemini. I'm not a Gemini rising, and that's what it's for. But I usually watch Gemini reading because I have two placements, sun and moon there, so I usually watch it. But this is good. I'm gonna claim it. How about you? I feel like, yeah, I want all this insight. Your dreams need a practical plan, damn it. Prosperity lies ahead. Got a lot of Taurus energy in the moon cards, Jen. Bring love into the situation. There's an Aquarius. So you got Taurus and Aquarius. Big, powerful change at the bottom of the deck. Something big happening for you. This is an eclipse moon, so I'm wondering if it has anything to do with some things you set in motion on the eclipse. You know how we do that, and then sometimes we just like forget about it. We let it go, and then it'll start happening. So it could be starting to happen now. Who knows? That card is here. So it could be something that you wished on with the eclipse. So maybe you want to go back through your journal and see what it was. If you're anything like me, right? Your dreams need a practical plan. Gemini, tell me what's going on here for Gem. Whoops. Forgot about that. Can you guys even see the sign? I don't know how it gets all messed up like that. Like I have it and it's like perfect, and then I come back to use it and it's not perfect. Okay, is that better? Oh my god! Can you guys even fucking believe I just did that? Oh, weird morning. Super fucking weird morning for me. All over my new goddamn cards too. Fuck that. Man. Seriously ruined this new deck of cards, you guys. Every fucking time. I'm just trying to separate them so they don't... I don't know if that's gonna help. God damn it. Do you want to know what? This has happened before with my new... I've gotten that Light Seer deck. I had that very first deck. And the dog chewed it up. And I just kept using it. And then Jesus, I can't even believe that just happened. Now I got wetness all over the goddamn place. Are you guys still hanging with me? I'm not having a nervous breakdown here. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, it wasn't just that deck. Believe it or not, this deck's been ruined before too. Like I had to get a new one of those. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? That's my fault for having a fucking cup of coffee sitting right there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Let's see. I have got to cover up this wet or take it off or whatever. So I've ruined my freaking cards. I'm just trying to spread them out so they don't stick together. You guys, sometimes they can dry and they'll still be okay. Should we blame this on all the retrogrades, you guys? Jesus Christ almighty. I can't fucking believe it. Weird. Let's see. I'm going to be like Adam Sandler on Big Daddy. Remember when he he just put newspaper over where the kid peed? That's what I feel like I'm doing. Just put newspaper over it. Okay. Let's see if we can make this happen. I'm so worried about these stupid cards here. Is that better? Okay. Alright, so maybe I'll do it this way. Still a little bit wet. Are you guys even still there yet? Are you just going like, fuck, get your shit together, Tina? That's what I feel like. Alright. The more you're in conversation with these insights, the more that will be revealed. Your voice is your medicine this week. Alright, Spirit. Thank you for this beautiful day. Bring love into the situation for Gemini. Tell me what's going on. Hang on, you guys. We don't have any fire. This candle is got such a cool big wick, man. The girl that did my tattoo in Red Lodge gave me this candle at when I was doing the readings there. She brought that to me and I was like, oh. Okay. All right, so now we're back at Gemini. I'm super sorry, Gemini. I had a total wreck right in your reading. Okay, bring love into the situation. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. Okay. So I kind of feel like, honestly, Gemini, I feel like you're having an inner struggle here about something. You could be worrying about what something you said or did, like maybe it was the wrong thing, like you're replaying it over and over in your head. I feel like the love that you need to bring into the situation is about yourself. You know, because that's what the alignment is all about, like what we're talking about with Venus and Chiron and Venus and Uranus. It's kind of about really bringing the love on into our own self, you know, accepting all of the things, like spilling your coffee all over your fucking tarot cards. Like, just forgive that shit. Don't sit around and think about the cards that you just probably lost. Just remember that you kept the old deck that was chewed up, and life will go on with or without the whatever it is, right? So bring love into the situation about yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Love yourself, man. Your dreams need a practical plan. 3 of Cups. So this could involve like other people being involved. Maybe it's also about like, I feel like networking here, right? Like networking with your friends. But look at you with the Ace of Cups. Maybe it's saying like, everything you dream about will happen as soon as you pour that love all over yourself. I mean, I really do feel like that. Like when you have self-love, and I have this card in one of the decks that says, if you knew you were going to succeed, like no matter what you did, it was going to be a success, what would you do right now? You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like, yeah, maybe you're making plans with some other people. Maybe you're taking on a partner. You know, maybe you're just like reaching out for advice from other people. But you're definitely manifesting things, right? But like, here's this 5 of Pentacles coming out. Like, you are definitely feeling the lack. I see it over here too. So do you see what Spirit is saying to you? Like with the cards, like you've got this here, like about loving yourself, appreciating all of your experiences, bringing love into even your own little child self. Because this is you as a child, it could be, right, Paige? So maybe what you're thinking about is like what you were treated like as a child, and maybe the way your parents treated you, or maybe the way your life was growing up, and you were feeling like, fuck, man, you know, it was tough, right? But like this alignment with Chiron and Aries, or Chiron and Venus, and then again Venus with Uranus, is giving you a chance to like really see this a different way. You know what I mean? Like, you're sitting here feeling like, man, I've been struggling my whole life. I was terrible when I was a kid. No one really liked me. I didn't have that many friends. And I still don't. Like, I don't know what you're saying to yourself here, but you're kind of like going through your childhood and not feeling all that great about it. And I kind of feel like it's really important to bring love into the situation because it's you, you know, you loving you. That's why the love needs to come in. You know, your dreams need a practical plan, and I see them here. I see them here. But you're blocking it. You're blocking it with whatever this is, where you're feeling like I'm not enough, or um, nothing ever works out for me. Something always ruins it, you know. So your dreams need a practical plan. Like, so this means that you just need to make the plan and leave out the doubts. I kind of feel like this is a super important transit for you, a super important alignment um, because you have so much doubt, self-doubt, self-loathing, you know. Whatever it is you want, you feel like you can't have it because you're not enough. Prosperity lies ahead. Tell me about the prosperity lie. This is about money. So yeah, this is money. Oh yeah, here you are. You're coming into Empress energy here over this transit is what I see. 1, 2, and 3 queens. All you need is one more. And I mean, 3 of them tell me enough. Wheel of Fortune. This is like a really lucky moment. This is like a, I don't know. It could be somebody coming in and like offering to work with you, or you know, something, you have something in common. But the key here is the couple love. You gotta love yourself first. You know what I mean? When this, because this person is, whatever this is, 3 pentacles coming in. But the thing is, you have to know your value. You just do. It's Wheel of Fortune, so it's timing, right? There's a new way to go. Like there's a new beginning here for you. Prosperity lies ahead. I think it's about money, but it's really important that you understand your value as before. Like I mean, it's kind of step by step thing. Like you gotta know. But see, here you are, sad. So I feel like and unable to choose yourself. Like you can't really choose yourself when you're in the 5 of Cups. So I don't know what you're crying about. But again, I feel this really strong message that you're really lost in the past. But what you have coming towards you is really beautiful. Big changes for you, Gemini. The way you feel about yourself, right? I feel like prosperity's coming when you know your value, when you bring love into yourself. You know what I mean? When you actually love everything about yourself. But I am seeing like all kinds of like past cards here. And it's about love. It's about, I feel like that's what's happening though through this transit. See bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. Change. It's changing the way you see love and what love really is. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe you're seeing something completely different in your present moment about your past. Like maybe you had some kind of expectation about what love, family love even could look like, but as a child you didn't fucking see it. You didn't see it. And so now you're a grown up and you're still, you don't understand. You know, love was fucked up. You saw it and you don't even know if you want to be a part of it. But like there's this alignment coming, which is this, you know, the Chariot card, body, mind, soul, going same direction, giving you a new perspective. Let me show you what love really is. Let me show you. This is your higher self who is 100% pure love coming in to show you with all that Venus energy. I feel like you're going to be loving yourself. You're going to be loving your life, loving all the things that have happened, right? I feel like you're bringing in stability. This is really going to work out. But I see, like, do you see all of the stuff that's going to have to leave? You know, like you're going to have to reframe all of these feelings of lack because that's what it is. It's the way you were raised. It's the way you were made, you know, like the way you felt in your family. And I think that that is what I'm gonna take these cards out because they're wet. I'm just gonna sit. You guys, I'm so sorry that happened. That's so fucking much of a bummer. Okay, Cancer 4518. I don't know who is here with me. I don't have my let me see if I can see you guys now. Polly, hi. Oh, I know. I'm always at the end. Hi, Deb. Oh, Polly, it's so good to see ya. I know, what a fucking wreck I just had. Sorry about my members only breakdown yesterday with you, Polly. Thank you for being there. I really needed to talk about it evidently. Sometimes I really like it. I like the members channel just because I know it's really only you and Cruz reading it or watching it. So I'm like, God, maybe I can really let myself be myself here. Thank you for not judging me. Cancer. Oh, wait, we forgot to read your thing. See? I got all kind of sidetracked because of the wreck here with the copy. Okay, Cancer. It's a week that reminds you of your inherent belonging to yourself, to your life, to humanity. The more you sink into this knowing and occupy more of your worthiness, the more your intuition and desires can begin to reveal themselves to you. Reminds you of your inherent belonging to yourself, to your life, to your humanity. The more you sink into this knowing and occupy more of your worthiness, the more your intuition and desires can begin to reveal themselves. Yeah, that's true, huh? Think about that, how hard it is. Don't you, we get all caught up in our human stuff. And we forget that we're the most powerful, we're connected to the most powerful entity on the earth, we're part of it. And I feel like when we can really, really relax into that. Okay, so here's what it says. Your hard work is paying off. There's a time for healing and expect powerful change. So let me see. Shit, I moved all my cards. Let me see if I can see another deck of tarot that I could use. I'm kind of scared because that table is really wet. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I like to have at least 2 decks go back and forth so they aren't the same message. Sometimes I feel like they need a rest, Okay, your hard work is paying off. 7 of Swords. The Sun. Yay! You know what that means? You're turning all the fear into happiness. You're not looking at it anymore. Your hard work is paying off, Cancer. You've been working on this. I'm not going to sit and soak in the sadness anymore. I'm going to follow the sun. I'm going to look at all the good things in life. And there's so many things, isn't there? I don't know if you guys follow me on my reels, but that's exactly what I've been trying to do. You guys that have been following me since the beginning, it's been a really rough ride. And I've changed a lot, and I feel like, living in the moment might be the key, is what I'm feeling. The more you can go and connect in nature and feel all that love that's all around us every day. You know what I mean? We get so stuck in our head that we forget to see fuck, the sky is blue, as blue can be. And my lily just bloomed today. You know what I mean? Time for healing your childhood wounds. Look at you, Cancer. I can't believe how the pages are coming out exactly for the sign too, no matter what deck. There you are as a child, right there, Page of Cups. And there you are as an adult figuring it out and going I get it now. You're healing that childhood stuff. That's what it's saying. It's just, you're going to see the justice. You're going to see the reason why, And I really do feel when you can understand why something happened, and you'll understand it more and more as your life goes on. You know, some kind of childhood trauma, and it haunted you for a long time, but then it comes back like in another person, and you know the solution. You already know it. And that's when the justice comes in, and you realize, like, fuck, I'm really glad that happened to me when I was a kid. I'm really glad I experienced that, because now, man, I'm a teacher about it. I'm a fucking life coach about it. You know, like, whether you are a real life coach or not, it's like you have the answer for your particular thing, right? And you figured it out. You worked yourself out of there. Expect powerful change. I bet this is like Hierophant energy or something. I was fucking no High Priestess. So yeah, I feel like you are tapping in. That is totally your kind of energy too, right? It's intuition and it's the moon. So I feel like, I don't know if you are doing moon wishes or if it's like alluding to that, but look at how the universe and you are working together along with your intuition to bring in the justice, to release the fear, and to make this little child in you know that it was all worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it was worth it. So that's what I kind of feel is coming in for you with this transit with Venus and Chiron and Uranus. Pretty big changes coming in. 5138. And that's this week, you guys. I mean, let me see. Yeah. If you weren't here at the beginning, on the 30th, Venus is trining Chiron. And that's kind of a really big deal. And then on the 2nd, Venus squares Uranus. And they're both really big movers and shakers in our life, you know, like really giving us a new perspective and stuff. So did I do Cancer? No, I'm on Cancer, right? No, I just did Cancer. Who am I on? Leo. God, I feel stupid today. I woke up feeling a little stupid. It's like my head isn't working or something. It must be Mercury, right? All right, so the energy is gaining momentum, Cancer. Don't let your past hold you back. No, this is Leo. Let me get new cards. I'm so fucking... See? Tell me what's going on with Leo in this trend. So you're part of it because Venus is in Leo. Big deal for you then. Did I read your thing? No. Leo. I need to take a breath, right? I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel so scattered. Leo, it says become Venus this week. Become art, become beauty, become pleasure and abundance, and let it spill into your understanding of and relationship with life and your legacy. Let it imbue you. Let it imbue your biggest dreams and the way you approach them. This is beautiful. So it's in your Venus is in your sign. So this is going to be kind of a big deal for you, right? You're going to be looking from a heart space toward yourself and other people, which is always beautiful. Conclusions are within reach, and you're very close to achieving your goals. And hold your vision. Like, don't let go of what you want, you know? Don't let go of what you have in mind for your life. Conclusions are within reach. Clarify this for Leo. Okay. I feel like there's something here that you're meditating about. It could be money. It could be about life in general. What's fair, what's not fair in a family situation, in a love situation. And I feel like, you know, something's working out famously here with you. Because, I mean, this energy is supportive of any kind of love. And this is about family. So I feel like you're really meditating about something. There could be money at the underlying thing. You know, like this could be about money and like whether or not you think things are fair. Because the Six of Pentacles is here and it's about like equal give and take. It's about balance. It's about, you know, karma. And I feel like you're feeling like you could be feeling like something isn't fair or there's some kind of disagreement. But I feel like where you're going is inside. You're meditating about it with this card and you're saying like, I don't know what's going on here, but like I would like you to just take it over, spirit, higher self. Like let me respond from my soul. My human is, you know, feeling some kind of way. So I feel like, you know, I mean, there is something going to work out good here. But again, you know, relying on that inner spirit of yours to guide you there. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. In love, there's a new cup of love here. It's probably for yourself here. I don't know. But I feel like Five of Pentacles, so it's like some kind of way of feeling. You could be even grieving. Maybe you feel very alone in the world right now and you're healing from something and you're saying like, I don't want to keep going. I don't know if I should. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to keep going toward my goal? Yes, it is. I feel like you're having some real big doubts about yourself here, Leo. Thank God for this energy though, right? Venus being in your sign, along with the other ones that are like bringing the love to you, like self-love, loving yourself, realizing your own value. That's what this is about. And I see it really happening here. Wow. Yeah, this is kind of like a destined time for you. You know what I mean? You've got the high priest, you've got the hermit, and you've got the king of wands. So I feel like it's time, you know, it's time for you to kind of like receive the information from your higher self about what your plan is. And I think part of your plan is to really live in this king of wands energy, which is, you know, I mean, it can be about being sexy and all that stuff, but I feel like it's about being powerful and like knowing the power that your soul has inside of it. Um, yeah, that's what I feel like is coming for you. But there's a lot of stuff that I feel like you're kind of working through. So thank God you have the Venus in your sign. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a kind of surrendering. I feel like something sad is going on here. You know, maybe some of you are having to move or change jobs. I don't know, but I feel like you're kind of in a state of worry. So I kind of feel like, you know, surrender might be your biggest asset here. Surrendering, I mean surrendering to your higher soul. You know, like my human's confused. My human's going through it right now. I feel left out in the cold. I feel alone. I feel displaced, right? I feel grieving. I'm trying to let something go. I'm trying to heal. And Spirit says, you're very close to achieving your goal. Hold your vision. You know, I mean, it's time for you to show people your power is what I think, but you're feeling very powerless in this middle thing. And I don't know what's going on. Someone could be sick. It's somebody that you love. You know, like it's like something is going on here that's disrupting, right? And I feel like you're saying like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I should put any more energy into this situation or not. Seven of Pentacles, should I stay or should I go? Spirit says you're really close. You're really close. So I don't know. There's your message, right? Hold your vision. Don't give up. Don't fucking give up on yourself. Most importantly, remember Venus is in your sign. Really important for you to like offload any kind of grief, any kind of guilt, any kind of shame. There's no place here for that. Not with the Empress energy. Remember, she's proud of who she is. She loves herself and she loves everyone else. So I kind of feel like Oh no, big changes coming, but it looks like you're going through it right now. Virgo, it says, be in conversation with life this week and the way moments whisper, and with wisdom and guidance, and with the way life guides you through feeling and intuition. Lean back into the sacred. Let it hold you and allow it to remind you of who you are. As you do so, much will shift within you. So, be in conversations with life this week, with the way moments whisper, with wisdom. I love that. I don't know who writes this, but it's really kind of good. The way moments whisper with wisdom and guidance. And it's the truth, isn't it? Like we always kind of know. We always kind of know. I always doubt it, but I think if I listen to that whisper, I'm always right. I always, end up doing the right things. When I don't listen to the whisper, don't do it. Higher self going, stop. Please stop. I can't take it one more day. Come on, human, wake up. All right, Virgo. So you're figuring out some kind of balance here. And it's about, it's about your higher self and the 3D. And then step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So see, the North Node is in Aries up there with Chiron. So definitely future plans having to do with, trauma. Future plans, like part of your plan, your soul plan was to suffer. I'm sorry, it was part of it. And I think like just knowing that, having a conversation with your higher self, like what the hell did it do for me? Well, it prepared you for this, for sure. North Node. Every one of us has a North Node. That is our soul's really outcome plan, right? We're going toward that energy. So balanced spirituality and practicality for Virgo. Oh my God, look at you. Look what came out. It's the Empress and the Judgment. You're basically having like a huge epiphany about who you are and what you can do. And I feel like you're falling in love with your soul. And you're realizing like the divinity and you're trusting it here. You're like, okay, I feel like you're really having an awakening here, a big one. Wow. And I mean, you could be coming from like a really low place too. Look at all the bottom cards. You've got 5 cups, you got 5 of wands, you've got 4 cups, you've got 7 of swords, you've got 5 of pentacles. What the fuck? Right? So like lots of negative cards at the bottom of the deck saying like, yeah, you don't know even what Virgo's been through, like all this shit, right? Look at you glow here. I mean, this energy definitely is something beautiful for you. So when it says listen to your little whispers of wisdom, do it because they're taking you somewhere new. Your higher self is taking you somewhere brand new. So step out of your comfort zone. Tell me what this is for Virgo spirit. New beginning. It's a new direction. It could be about work. Holy shit, 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles is it's about kind of trying to decide like, should I keep investing in what I've been doing? And the Page of Pentacles is about a map. It's about going in some kind of direction. Maybe it's about making a change of some sort or kind of going in a different direction. But it seems to me like what they're saying, Virgo, is it's meant for you to be successful, first of all, admired, loved by other people, looked up to, so this could be like, this could be fame. It could be fortune. Maybe you're a movie star. I don't know. But it's your path. It's your path. I mean, it's right here because it's the North Node card, right? It's your path to have contentment and 10 of Pentacles. This is like the whole enchilada. It's like happy, stable, everything. Lots and lots of money. You know, like you don't have to worry. But like really, if you're in this energy and your soul is taking you right to this energy, like, right? It's successful. Now, should I stay or should I go? This is the card that's like coming to me, like saying, like, okay, make sense out of that card. Because what's happening is like you're being shifted onto your North Node path, and this is what you're going toward. This is what your higher self wants you to experience. Or your soul wants to experience fame, fortune, the Empress. You know, it wants to lead you here. And then there's this question about it. Okay. So here's what I'm wondering is like, is this something that you did as a child and you gave up on it? Like maybe for some of you, right? Because it is your purpose, and like you're wondering, like, really, should I put any kind of effort into that? That was so long ago. I was such a child at that, but you're getting some kind of epiphany. Remember what it said. Your soul is whispering shit to you, and I've never seen more proof of it than these cards. Your soul is whispering to you. There's a new way to go. It could have something to do with an old thing, a child thing, something that you did, you know, when you were young and you kind of gave up on it. What could it be? Who knows? It's probably a hobby. It's probably just something you really love. I think that's where the success is coming. And that's why I stopped and talked about it so long. Because sometimes our soul purpose, the North Node purpose, I mean, we might already really have felt that as a child, but like walked away from it. You know, like, I don't know what it would be for you. Let me see if I can see. Can you give me a hint? What are they wondering? Should I stay or should I go about it? This is about closing some kind of toxic cycle. It is about childhood wounding. So we're back to Chiron again, right? Yeah. So this could be like just about some kind of belief that you felt about yourself as a child, because there's that child card. And then the devil card right next to it. So whenever I see the devil card, I feel like it's fear. It's like fucking lying to yourself. It's you know, illusions that somebody told you as a child and you fucking believe it. I feel like you're letting go of it. Your soul leading out of that energy. So I think there is something you have to leave behind. But here's what your North Node purpose is. And this is that's you going for it. You know, that's you going for it. So that's what I see. You guys, I'm gonna go because I got halfway through, but like this is still wet, like it's soaking through, and I don't want to ruin any more cards. They're so expensive, you guys. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tear all this shit down and wash it and stuff. But like I can even feel these ones getting wet from just using them. So I'm gonna go, and I'm sorry about that. I fucking had such a big wreck this morning, but let me see if I can see what you guys are saying. Oh man, I've had the weirdest day. I'm sorry, guys, because I have the kids coming too, but like I'm thinking they come this morning and they'll probably leave around 5. Maybe I'll try and come back on after they leave and finish this reading, but I really am gonna have to like lay out my cards. They're all kind of wet. I fucking hate that. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a really groovy day.